Welcome, everyone. Good evening. My name is Raquel. I'm the academic supervisor of the Master in Management program. Welcome to everyone. I just want to remind you that all statements expressed by Fundação Getulio Vargas, employees and guests in our online events and broadcasts exclusively represent their opinions and not necessarily FGV's institutional position. We also reaffirm that everyone present in this here agree to participate in this event of their own free will, and they consent to be recorded in this broadcast, which will be posted later on FGV's official channels. Well, being said this, I want to welcome to my co-worker, Anderson, that work with me in the coordination of Master in Management for a few words.
Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to the webinar. My name is Anderson, and with Raquel, we work on the coordination of the program, and we will assist you when you become our students. And today we're going to give you an overview of the program. We are here today with the Professor Francisco Gaetani. He will give some information about the program, and he's the coordinator of the track Sustainability.
Hello, everybody. It's a huge pleasure being here with you. We will go through the program and we'll try to introduce you to what we intend to do. What are the main motivations? What are the major audiences of the program? And what are our goals? We like to give you a sense of what we will achieve in case you chose to take our program. This is a very original initiative. We don't have any similar program in Brazil. So beyond the formal information that you have, please, Anderson, could you begin to share your data? I'll try to talk to you about what was our major motivation in creating a program with a sustainability track. Well, it's a master's program first, which means that it's not a specialization or a lato sensu program. It's a master management program. And it's an official program, certified program, and we hope to combine cutting-edge knowledge in business management with some very, very unique and particular knowledge, applied knowledge in sustainable development. It's a Brazilian program. We will try to introduce in this program some field work, some ground experience for those interested in the program, that you have a kind of flavor of why Brazil is a very special country when we discuss climate change, sustainable development, biodiversity, and especially Amazon. It's a professional program. It's a program oriented for those who aim to work with sustainability in the private and in the public sector. It's a relatively short program, and it's an international program. We're talking to you in English. I apologize to my Brazilian colleagues, because this is a program that will receive students from other countries who want to spend some time in Brazil, eventually stay in Brazil, because they are interested in working with sustainable development in a very special country when discuss these issues. If you look to the world in the big world negotiations, when you talk about development or climate change, you have basically 5 big players. You have China, you have the European Union, you have the United States, you have India because of its size especially, but you have Brazil because one of the biggest tropical forests in the world, the biggest tropical forest in the world, it's located in Brazil. The other 2 are in Congo and Indonesia, but they don't have the same importance in terms of climate change, carbon reduction, etc. It's a program that offers a double degree, and we have the Catholic University, Lisbon School of Business Economics also as part of the co-organizer of this initiative. We aim to prepare professionals to work in Brazil and in the global market, especially in this subject. Why? because the development institutions, the development banks, multinationals, international NGOs, and especially today the private sector, it's deeply involved in ESG, environmental sustainable governance issues that make the dialogue a global one, not a local, a parochial one. We will have programs, guests from multinational companies, from government, from international institutions, and we want to prepare our students specifically to work in the soft power world. We're not talking here about guns, but about new forms of governance related to sustainable development. We combine individual and group activities. Today is although most of us we are in our house because of the lockdowns in our countries given the pandemic. But basically, the word in this context is a teamwork. It depends a lot on learning how to work together and how to produce consensus, broke decisions, and build with other partners solutions for the problems we're facing. We attribute a lot of value in professional development activities. So English is crucial. It's a requirement. We hope in terms of job search strategies, Fundação Getulio Vargas has one of the most impressive alumni networks in Brazil, and it's a globally competitive one. We also think that in terms of the job market, this is a booming job market. Obviously, we're all facing the context in which uh, the, the jobs are affected by the COVID-19, but some specific niches like ICT and sustainable development, they are booming, even within the crisis. We hope to prepare our students to uh, placements in the job market. And we hope also that our professors, our guests, our speakers, they make part of this community. And we have a commitment with the students in this program to develop and to support them in their process of joining the market. FGV is a certified institution at global level. We're talking here about the national and international institutions. We are in the global market. We're not talking only about Brazil here. Our academic excellence is recognized in Brazil and abroad. It's a relevant institution at the private sector, at the public sector, in the third sector. And we hope also to help you to participate in this community, not only during the course, but also in parallel and after you take it. It's a short program. You have two alternatives, 50 months in case a single degree, 21st months, double degree. It depends on your availability, your interest, and your motivations. It's a race. We're talking here about an assembly line. You just have, it will begin the program in April, and you should finish next year. Obviously, the calendars are a little bit messy because of the pandemic, but we hope those who begin in April, they will conclude the program until the second semester of 2022. You have integration weeks in the beginning, core activities in the first months, and then the courses you choose to make in the dissertation in the next year.
Just complementing Professor Gaetani, we will have 3 terms from May to December to complete the course's workload, including the PDA activities and the guest speaker series. So usually the students takes 4 courses per term, and then on the second year of the program, you will focus on the dissertation and defense. So you'll have until June to finish the program.
Well, here it's a little bit more detailed. The double degree has you have a bigger number of programs, and in which postpone the dissertation for 2023. But basically, it's a matter of introducing a group of +6 courses in order to provide the double degree.
Yeah, just complementing Professor Gaetani, the students that choose the double degree program, they will follow the same path till December with the students who will choose the regular program, the 15-month program. The ones that choose the double degree will have exactly the same courses, the core courses, the elective courses, and then from January 2022, they will go to Católica to then have additional courses and then the academic dissertation with the help of the advisor. The regular students also will have the help of an advisor that will be chosen by the coordination. Just one more point that I think we didn't say in the beginning. We have a Q&A here. So if you have any questions, you can write down here in the chat. And then by the end of the presentation, we will read all the questions and then answer to you.
The program is taught in English because we have international students. So for the Brazilian students, English command is a requirement. It's an international program recognized by the Fundação Getulio Vargas Foundation and Catholic Lisbon Business Economics Institution, University. And it's one of the best schools in Portugal, in Europe, and well ranked in the Financial Times ranking.
This is, I can assist you, Professor. This is the alternatives our students who choose to take the double degree can take at Católica. They offer for us 5 alternatives, including majors and specializations. For students with no background in management, business, or economics, there is only one alternative, that is the Master of Science in Business. But for the students with this background, this undergraduate background, can choose from 4 options, the International Master of Science in Management, and you can choose the major in strategy or marketing, or you can do the Master of Science in Management with specialization in strategy or strategic marketing. The students don't have the alternative. You need to choose the course you're going to take at Católica at the end of the first year. And when at the end of the first year, finish the course at EBAPE, we will start the process for you to go to Lisbon, to Católica. So we need to apply for the visa, send documentation, and you need to choose the program. Maybe it can be complicated for you to choose the program you want to take, but your advisor can assist you on choosing the option. He can, with your goals, with your research project, he can assist you to choose the best alternative of the 4 options you have.
Oh, the general management track aims to provide you with solid foundations of management. It focuses on the traditional core areas of business with a strong international perspective. And it's basically, the idea is to prepare the students for a managerial career. We know that today we all will have several professions during our lifetime. And management is one that fits well in practically interests of everybody. It's always helpful to be a manager, knowing the basic principles in any area you work with. The core programs, the core courses in management, where we chose to offer are quantitative methods for decision making, financial accounting and analysis, marketing, human resource, strategic management, and operation supply chain management, because basically is the bread and butter of all management programs. And then we have the elective programs, the political economy in Latin America, corporate social responsibility, digital transformation, marketing analytics, cross-cultural management, and economics of business and marketing and international perspective, research methodology. That's basically the general management track. Well, here we have the sustainability management in emerging markets track, which is the most interesting point of this discussion here. Why? Because this is new, this is original, this is innovative. It's basically a program designed for those who want to work with sustainable development. When we designed the program, ESG was not so hot in the media as it today, but it's opportunities there, and fortunately we were prepared to take advantage of this window of opportunity. We think that the skills required to handle these challenges are specific. If people need background, you need to study, need to know the body of knowledge involved in these sort of initiatives and jobs. We're talking here about sustainable development, climate change, environmental governance, consumer behavior, circularity. For those of you who know the Sustainable Development Goals, the UN platform that was an outcome of the Rio Plus 20 conference, this is also a very well-known knowledge. But we don't have these issues treated in academic programs. Corporate sustainability today is probably the area that's more boom, is most growing in all big businesses in the world. We had a discussion recently in the Financial Times Money Talk program with the Natura executive, who's today a Brazilian multinational company. And every companies everywhere, they are now recruiting and they are forming people to work with ESG, environmental, sustainable governance. And this is an area that the firms, they don't have people prepared because it's just happening now. So you have extra courses in consulting, environmental policies, landscape use. It is a crucial issue, especially for those interested in Amazonia, in illegal deforestation. We have a program specifically oriented to the economics of biodiversity. We have the China COP this year. It's supposed to happen at the end of the year. We have the climate COP Conference of Parts in Glasgow. The world, it's each round of negotiation trying to refine this international architecture. We have a program in renewable energy. I don't know in your countries, but in Brazil, we have a relatively clean matrix in which dams and wind, solar energy are growing importance. If you look to the European Union, the Green Recovery Plan, it's basically centered in restructuring the firms, restructuring the production process using a clean source of energy. And finally, green finance, green bonds, uh, green restructuring, green credit, green banks. So the program offers a group of disciplines that you will not find in other programs, at least in Brazil, organized and packed in this way. We hope to offer to you a very professional and a very first-class program that allow you to compete in the job market and, most important, to work with you would like to. We are in a moment that the first jobs experiences are not as they were in the past. We're not talking about necessary jobs, but sometimes not an employment traditional relations, but also consultancy, gig economy, field experience, and international development secondment program. And we hope to help you to position yourselves in the work in the job market because of the group of programs that you have studied here. So basically, that's our major ambition in this program. And we are sure that those who work with us, they will have a very interesting experience. I forgot to mention, I was Vice Minister of Environment for 5 years in between 2011, 2016. I was Vice Minister during the Rio Plus 20, during the Paris Agreement. And I was not an environmentalist. I was a very traditional bureaucrat from the Ministry of Planning. But I have to say that the Sustainable Development Agenda is a passionate one, and I never recovered. So now I'm working also with Amazon, and we are still engaged in these global debates because the future is green, digital, and inclusive, and we have to prepare ourselves to work in this context. Thank you very much. We hope to see you. And if you have any questions, we are here available to answer now or later, as you prefer. Sorry. There's a field experience. We negotiated with, just mentioned some Natura, but it's just an example. But we're negotiating also with some state governors of Amazon. We will offer 2 weeks program in Amazon, a first-hand on the ground experience. If you want to know the field, have a kind of a different experience. And this is very serious because most Brazilians, they don't know Amazon. They never went to Amazon. It's for many of them, they know Buenos Aires, they know Miami, but they don't know Amazon. So even for Brazilians, it's a very interesting and instigating opportunity. We hope to put you in touch also with these decision makers, influencers, politicians, NGO leaders, social activists, in order to have a first direct face-to-face experience with those who are making the movers and shakers of the region. And obviously including a culture program and an experience with the Amazon culture. I usually joke that when the first time I went to Amazon, when I came back, they asked me what were my impressions. I said that, well, they speak Portuguese, which means that they are Brazilians, but all the rest is completely different. The fruits, the culture, the habits, the values, the mood, and I'm sure that those who will participate in these opportunities, you enjoy a lot.
So this is the selection process, deadlines and enrollment integration week and the class start. So we'll have to apply to the program by February 22nd. You can check on our website, we have the list of the documents you need to submit. Then we have the enrollment dates and the schedule, and the class starts at the end of April. The selection process, we have 3 milestones. Then the document analysis is focused on the enrollment process. So you will have a list of documents you need to submit to us. And then you submit the documents, we'll have a face-to-face interviews. We are facing a pandemic situation, so all the interviews will be by video, by Zoom, Skype. We'll send for you the platform you use. And the interviews is with the faculty of the program or the coordinator, or both. And analyzing the documents and the face-to-face interviews will send for you the results, if you are accepted or not to the program. So the program is a full-time, so we will have classes during the morning and the afternoon. So as we are pre-experienced, we are focused on the pre-experienced candidates. So we need to full education as a short program. At least we're going to spend 3 terms focusing on the course workload. And the students with all backgrounds, undergraduate backgrounds, can apply to the program. And recently undergraduate students, and with little or no work experience. So this is a pre-experience program, so we are focused on this kind of students. This is our contacts. Feel free to access our website, see more information, the documents to apply, the information about the tuition plans. We have different payment methods. We have special conditions from undergraduate students and to undergraduate students from EBAPE. You can contact us by email or by phone. We'll be glad to answer all your questions.
And if you have any questions now, please feel free to ask. If you don't have any questions, then we can wait for your email in our mailbox, and then we will respond as soon as possible.
I have one question here. The classes, we will start first online. We don't have the confirmation when we return to the face-to-face classes, but we're gonna start by Zoom. We use at FGV the Zoom platform. So the classes run in the beginning by online system.
There's another one here. Do you also conduct the interviews with incoming double degree students from Católica? These interviews are conducted by Católica. Did I?
Yes. if you are a student from Católica, they send the nomination for us. We don't participate in the process to the admission process of the Católica Lisbon. So Católica Lisbon has his own admission process. Then they send to us the nomination of the students, and we do by our side from the main students, and we send to Católica.
Another one.
Well, that's the idea. We hope so. The programs are internationally certified. The question is about finding jobs abroad. If you are a Brazilian, this course is recognized in the international market. It's certified by international institutions and should be able to provide credentials for you to work in the global multinationals, international NGOs, international public institutions, third sector institutions.
So Paloma, your question was answered. Okay. You're welcome.
Also, Paloma, we have a platform, as we are accredited by international accreditations, we have a platform called Hired. So it's offer job opportunities and internship opportunities around the world. So all of our students have access to this platform, and you can try to find some job opportunities there, internships. It's focused only for the university schools accredited. So it's a really good opportunity. You can find jobs around the world in good companies, multinationals, in Brazil, in any countries. So as a main student, you have access to this platform.
Okay. Well, I think the general information about the program we was able to pass here in this webinar. All the information about the programs, the regular Master in Management program, the double degree with Católica program, and the sustainability tracking program are all in our website, EBAPE website. We can go in the Master in Management site, and then you find all the information, and the information that you don't find, you can email us, email to the coordination. We can let the email here. Anderson, can you type the email from the coordination? And for questions about the process for enrollment and the interviews, you can direct your questions to the admissions sector, okay? Professor Gaetani, any other information, or I think?
Well, just saying goodbye and hope to see you soon. I'm sure that for those who join the program, I'm sure you'll be very happy in participating in this experience, and you will get the best we can offer for those who join the sustainable track. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. If you feel free to contact us if you have any questions. I hope we can clarify your doubts, give an overview of the program. And just complementing, I think we didn't say that we have the two formats of the program and two tracks. So the students can choose both. You can do the regular format and choose the track or the regular one as a double degree format. I think we didn't say that, but just to complement that, Jason, feel free to send us an email or contact us by phone. And hope to see all of our students.
All of you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.